Okay, when you get your kit, you'll get this little box. Has a latch on it, and you'll be painting it inside and out. You'll get a little off-white paint called Crinoline DIY paint. You'll get some Big Top finish. You'll get a little thing of brown paint for a kind of a wash. You'll get a bottle of glue. You'll have your horse, and you'll have some trim. Yours may vary from this, but it'll look something like this. First thing you're going to do is paint your piece. And you're going to start with your crinoline. You're going to open your paint. If your paint's hard to open, run it over under a little hot water and it'll come open. Might be handy to have some wipes. Okay, so you're going to paint your piece. DIY paint is nice thick paint. If you've never used it, this is crinoline, and it has very good coverage. And you want to smear it all over your horse, but not on the front. Then you want to place your horse right. You'll make sure his tail, you want to position him where his tail, all parts of him are. Again, you can take your wipe, and wipe off the excess glue. And you want to give that some drying time. So when that's dry, we'll come back. And you want to paint your horse. Might need to put a little water in your paint to thin it down. And make sure you get all in those spots. All right, you can speed up drying time with a hairdryer. Save your paint, because you might have some touches. We've sealed our piece, and now it's ready for glazing. I let this dry overnight. You can let it dry a couple hours. And for glazing, you have a small container of layered chocolate, and it's pretty watery, and that's good. And you want it watery. You're going to need your layered chocolate. You're going to need your brush. And you're going to need a cloth, a paper towel, a wipe. I like to use a wipe. And what you're going to do is you're going to paint this watery paint. If it's not watery enough for you, you can water it down some more. You're just going to paint right over that. This is where it looks bad before it looks good. Make sure it's in all the little crevices. And because you put the sealer on, you can wipe it back. May take a couple wet ones or a couple paper towels. Paper towels will rub off, so I'm not sure you want to use paper towels, or a soft cloth is best. I'm going to use a wipe because that's what I have handy. And we'll leave some of that black in those crevices. Now we're going to do the front. And I want mine watered down a little more, so I'm going to pour some of that out. I'm going to add some water. going to do the front. And you want to avoid getting it all over your latch. This is called Big Top DIY paint. And you can put a couple coats on it. One's enough, but you can put more than one. Whatever you desire. You can do the inside also. And you want to coat your horse. This is just to seal up that brown glaze that we put on it with the layered chocolate. So now that this is dry, I let this dry overnight. You can let it dry an hour or two, 30 minutes, or with using a hairdryer and dry it even faster. We're going to apply our transfers, and you'll get something similar to this, something similar to these, and they've been measured, they're pre-measured out. It will say front, back, whatever. And we're going to place them on your piece. You might have to trim it because I made it it's a little bit generous to make it just a little bit bigger than what you need. Your design may vary, but it'll be something similar to this with a black design. And you want to peel it, and when you lay it down, it's going to stick. Then you'll have a tool like this, and you're just going to rub it. Now make sure you've already done your finish, and your finish is dry. And let's just give it a little decorative look. And this is called a transfer, and this is from a transfer that has been retired. But I have a couple of them to use for this project. But our transfers all work the same. We got new ones coming out every quarter, so. Okay, you'll need to put a finish back on top of this. And you still have enough for that. Now we're going to do this edge. The last step is to take your finishing and you want to give that a coat. This is the same sealer that we use. This is our Big Top. This is the same sealer that we used. And if you want to, you can coat the whole box and just protected another coat.